everybody, this is Mrs. Zirin and her teddy bear Bearshette, who says hello. We're here for another story today, but before we get started, we wanted to say a special thank you to Grayson and Madison and Mason, who sent us really nice messages to say how much they were liking the stories and to tell us their favorite parts, which was really cool. And I also wanted to say a very special thank you to Nana, who sent us her very own video, which just made Bearshette and I so excited when we saw it, because we miss seeing everybody, so it was really nice when I got that special video from Nana. So wait a minute. What did you want to say, Bearshette? Oh, I almost forgot. Bearshette wants to make sure that we say a very special hello to Nana's bear, Sparkle Bear, who was also in her message that she sent us. So, hi everybody. Hi Nana. Hi Sparkle Bear. Hi everybody. All right, are we ready for story time? Bearshette sure is ready, so let's get started. Today I have another story for you, but this one is a little bit different. Usually I've been reading you the Mr. Men books, but today I have one of the Little Miss books, so that's kind of cool. It's written by the same author, and this one is called Little Miss Shy. And you can see on the cover there, this is Little Miss Shy. This book's a little different because it has two characters on the cover. This guy over here is Mr. Quiet, and look, Mr. Quiet is saying hello. And Little Miss Shy is so shy that her cheeks are turning red because she's so embarrassed when somebody tries to talk to her, because she's so shy, she doesn't know what to do. All right, are we ready to get started? Okay, here we go. Little Miss Shy. Little Miss Shy just couldn't help it. Being shy, that is. She was terribly shy, desperately shy. She was so shy it hurt, which is what they call painfully shy. If any time at all, anybody at all, said anything at all to her, she blushed as red as a beet. Look, there she is. The worm tried to talk to her, and look what happened to her cheeks. She lived all alone in a little house quite a long way from where you live. In fact, quite a long way from where anybody lives. She lived at Thimble Cottage. Look how far over the hills it is. It's pretty far away. Little Miss Shy was so shy she couldn't bring herself to leave her little cottage. She never went shopping. The thought of walking into a shop and asking for something was absolutely terrifying. So she grew her own food in the garden of Thimble Cottage, and she lived a very quiet life. Very, 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 very quiet indeed. It must get a little lonely, huh? Bang, bang, bang. Little Miss Shy, who was having breakfast in the kitchen of Thimble Cottage, dove under the table in terror. But it was only the postman knocking at the door. "Anybody home?" he called. Little Miss Shy, under the table, put her hands over her ears and shut her eyes. Well, she must be out, thought the postman to himself, and he pushed a letter through the mail slot in the front door, and he walked away. Little Miss Shy waited and waited and waited until the sound of his footsteps had died away. And then she waited some more. In fact, she spent most of that day under her kitchen table. It was dark by the time Little Miss Shy dared to come out. And there it was on the floor, the very first letter she'd ever gotten in her whole life. She opened it cautiously. It was from Mr. Funny. "You are invited," said the letter, "to a party," it went on Saturday, it said, "at 3 o'clock, it added. It's going to be fun, fun, fun." Little Miss Shy was horrified. Uh-oh, does she want to go to a party? That would be scary for somebody shy like Little Miss Shy, huh? She looked at the letter again. "I can't go," she thought. "I can't. There'll be people there. People." In the whole wide world, there was absolutely nothing that frightened Little Miss Shy as much as the thought of people. She worried about it all night long. But the following morning, she made a decision. I'll have to go, she thought. It wouldn't be polite not to. But 5 minutes later, she changed her mind. And 5 minutes later, she changed her mind back again. But 5 minutes later, guess what happened? That's right. She didn't sleep at all that night. The following day was Friday, and that Friday, Little Miss Shy changed her mind 144 times. That's how many 5 minutes there are in a whole day. She was going to the party. She wasn't going to the party. She was going to the party. She wasn't. She was. She wasn't. She was. It was a long day. And that Friday night was even worse than Thursday night had been. She didn't sleep a wink. Not even half a wink. Poor Little Miss Shy. Saturday morning came and went. Saturday lunchtime came and went. Little Miss Shy just couldn't eat a thing. 1 o'clock in the afternoon came and went. 2 o'clock in the afternoon came and went. And then 3 o'clock, the party time came. What do you think? Is she gonna go? Let's find out. And went. But poor Little Miss Shy didn't go. She couldn't. She just sat there. A tear rolled down her cheek. Oh, I wish I wasn't so shy, she sobbed. Four o'clock came. There was a loud knock at the door. Little Miss Shy hid behind her chair, but the door opened. I wonder who it could be. And in walked Mr. Funny. I knew you wouldn't come, he laughed, looking at her behind the chair. So, he went on, I've come to take you. Little Miss Shy blushed and blushed and blushed. Come on, cried Mr. Funny, taking her by the hand. You'll enjoy it once you're there. And he marched the blushing little lady off to his party. We read about Mr. Funny the other day, didn't we? Everybody was there. At first, Little Miss Shy didn't feel very well. But everybody talked to her, and everybody was nice. And gradually, the longer the party lasted, bit by bit, little by little, eventually, guess what happened? She stopped blushing. And she actually started to enjoy herself. Told you so, laughed Mr. Funny. Little Miss Shy nodded and giggled. She was having the time of her life, and only blushing a little bit. And do you know who she met at the party? Mr. Quiet. I used to be shy like you, he said. Little Miss Shy looked at him. I don't believe you, she giggled, and then she had a thought. Would you like to come to Thimble Cottage for tea tomorrow? She asked him. Mr. Quiet looked at her. Me? He said, blushing like a beet. Tea? He said, blushing like 2 beets. Tomorrow? He said, blushing like a whole bunch of beets. And then he fainted. The end. He must be as shy as her, huh? Well, we hope that you enjoyed Little Miss Shy. Bearchette and I will be back to read more stories with you later this week. Hope everybody's having fun at home and getting all their schoolwork done. Be sure to send me a message and let me know what you think of the story. I love hearing from everybody. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.